Today I will make a very short and quick guide about Eclipse. Stay tuned, watch this because this layer 2 is going to be one of the biggest and best layer 2s to use on Ethereum, and it has also the Solana narrative, and we will be farming multiple applications with the potential for an airdrop. So let me show you what I'm doing, how I'm acting on it, and why I think it is super important for you to join in. First of all, you want to get the backpack wallet because this is what you will be using. So get this backpack wallet. As you can see over here, it's a very good and nice wallet. After that, you want to bridge using Relay Bridge. That's my suggestion, over to Eclipse. So you type Eclipse here. You also hit a transaction with Relay, which has yet to tokenize, and it's an absolutely massive bridge. Then you want to go ahead and join Astral Protocol. You can here deposit cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, USDC, Sol, and Turbo ETH. And by doing that, you will start getting Astral points. You can borrow against your supplied money. And I would suggest either doing USDC and buying back and doing some looping. This is a DeFi protocol borrow and lend that will do an airdrop, and they've got a point system. So you can see me ranking up quite nicely, top 1000 persons. And for each borrow dollar you have, you get 3 points per day. And for each lending you do, you get 1 point per dollar lent per hour. So that's very nice. That's the first protocol that I would suggest using. The second one is invariant. This is a DEX. You can provide liquidity on 3 specific pairs. So you will earn points per day according to how much money you deposit and how much concentrated liquidity you put, and on which specific pools you put your money in. So we have to go ahead on liquidity, and where you find a pool with this button, the airdrop button or icon, you can see the points that you will be getting from this. You can also be checking the volume for the APR, but also the TVL, which is super important. What I've done is I am depositing on Sol ETH and on Turbo ETH pairs. The Turbo ETH pair gives you, exposure to Ethereum price, which is good, but it really doesn't give you a lot of points. The best option for me is Sol ETH pair, where I provide liquidity. What I do is I change the concentration to a reasonable value, then switch to range and adjust my position. Then I deposit Sol and the respective ETH. You can use the exchange to get the right number of Sol and ETH for your deposit, and you want to have a good small price range. So the shorter the price range, the more of a boost you get. So you can go ahead and do like 2000x, but I would suggest putting some more moderate value over here so you don't, your position is not closing all the time. However, you can be a little bit more aggressive. Right now I'm getting like 7,000 points per day from my portfolio deposits, which are not that big in all honesty. My value really is not that big deposited on Solith. It's like $150, and I'm getting a huge amount of points. You can also see the statistics. The liquidity is at 5 million. The volume is at 3.6 million. You also get a nice APR. It's a very nice farm. You also hit the airdrop from Eclipse. So this is very nice. Another protocol on Eclipse is all domains. You can go ahead and get your specific domain, and you can do some of these tasks to earn more points. And my leaderboard ranking is in the 3000 position. I have quite a lot of points, and I'm super happy with that. I'm not really interested into doing more things for now. The first guy has like 3x more points than me, so this is perfectly fine for me. If all domains tokenize, or if Eclipse drops to specific all domain users, you are going to get a good piece of the pie. and the costs associated with getting a domain, renewing it, and doing these tasks is very small, and more tasks will open up soon. Finally, you can see here about validators, Leica, and all of these other things. You can go ahead on Scope. This is the NFT Launchpad of Eclipse, powered by Rarible, so you might get an airdrop from Rarible. You can buy some NFTs. You can use the Launchpad to, do new mints. It's all up to you. Some of the mints are NFTs from platforms that will be launching on Eclipse. For example, there's this, let me show you. I think it's the dark side of Eclipse. And this is very, very costly. You have to pay like $80 for an NFT. But the NFT has utility because it is by Neptune protocol, which is going to be, I think it's going to be a DeFi protocol, borrow and lend. And by minting this NFT, for example, you get some specific allocation of Neptune tokens. And here you can read more about Neptune, see the website, see their Twitter page, etc., etc. So you can play this narrative as well if you believe in a specific protocol. So this is the native stablecoin of Eclipse, Neptune. So that's nice. You can give them a follow over here and stay connected with them. They've also raised like a good amount of money, which is interesting to see. So there's also this narrative. And the final one, if you click on your backpack wallet, you can go ahead and see on Explore this Turbo Tap game. So this Turbo Tap game shows your Eclipse points. Right now, it's not covering the positions that you have on DeFi protocols. It only captures the money that you have in your wallet. So let me click the login button to get in here. You can also deposit money and click on this beautiful cow to get points because this triggers transactions on the chain. And I don't have a lot of points, but I think due to my DeFi participation, this will update very, very soon. So this is the passive points for Eclipse. It's not tracking my wallet right now, but you can also preload gas over here for up to 10,000 clicks, etc., etc. So this is also a very easy and cheap way to get grass points. That's very important to note. But as they say here, don't clear your cash without withdrawing or you will lose your money. So you can just click and farm Eclipse and participate in it. There are some very big people in here as well. And you will have to find the code to get into this Turbo Tap thing. So you can also invite your friends by clicking the invite button. I would go ahead on Twitter or in the Eclipse Discord to find codes to get in the platform. But again, this is a very, very transparent and nice way to see your points compared to other people. I think Eclipse is going to be very, very nice. The team is very, very active on social media. They're not incentivizing farmers, and they will also take account participation in different narratives. So it's not just about your score over here. I really like Eclipse. They're doing thousands of transactions on Ethereum as a layer 2. So this is also very, very nice to see. And I'm very excited for the results and their airdrop when that happens.